Welcome to Wicked Housewives on Cape Cod, Living the Dream, a show that celebrates ordinary people who do extraordinary things. Hear what motivated them to attain their goals, see which circumstances molded their character and turned them into everyday heroes. Learn more about this show and the hosts for Wicked Housewives on Cape Cod TV and radio on Facebook. Now here are your hosts, the Wicked Housewives on Cape Cod, Kathleen O'Keefe Canavas and Lori Boyle.
Welcome back to part 3 of 4th of July with the Wicked Housewives on Cape Cod, where we're doing a barbecue, red, white, and blue, with recipes that are 15 minutes or less from start to finish, that are really easy, that are yummy tasty, and you can either do in your house or at a barbecue or take to a party. We started with our hors d'oeuvres, which were blue cheese on figs. And like Lori said, if she'd seen that on a menu in a restaurant, she'd say no way or run away. But after we finished them here and we passed them out to the people in our studio who came down to taste them because nobody had heard of them before, everybody agreed they're delicious because they're a combination of really sweet, ripe, rich figs, and I use the savory Danish blue cheese. And so you've got a little bit of saltiness from the Danish blue cheese, and then you've got the sweet from the figs, and you combine those, and there are a lot of companies like popcorn caramel combinations that companies look for that people love, and this is natural. We didn't add any sugar, we didn't add any salt, we just used those ingredients and then we baked them. So make sure you go back into the archives, go to our Facebook page, and while I'm getting ready to do the corn and show you how to steam your corn, and if you don't have a steamer, I'm going to talk about steamers as soon as Lori tells you how to find our previous 2 shows on 4th of July.
You can find us on wickedhousewivesOnCapeCod.com, and that will give you the link to go to YouTube to watch our shows. And we're also on capemedia.org, where we're archived on our shows. And you can watch us on Channel 99 if you are on Cape Cod. So we welcome you to watch any show. And we're excited about what we're doing, and it's a lot of fun. And we're glad you're watching. So,
yes.
So Kat.
Okay, so we're going to talk about the corn. I went to a big party in California, and the hostess was doing the corn like this. There's a trick to doing corn like this. You can watch it on YouTube till you're blue in the face, but I'm going to show you step by step how to do this because unfortunately at the party it didn't work. So she had this hot corn that she could barely handle, and it's hard to shuck corn in these little hot mitts. Let me tell you, it doesn't work. And so we had all had enough champagne and wine that we really didn't care. It was just part of the fun of the party. But I'm going to show you how to really, really do this. This steamer over here, if you look at it, it's I love these steamers. I use them for just about everything because the timer in the front tells me exactly how long to steam anything. And the steaming keeps the nutrition and the taste into whatever you're fixing. So in this case, the corn took, there it is, there's a picture of corn just in case you can't even read it.
That's pretty foolproof.
Yeah, 25 to 30 minutes. You put water in the bottom, just simple water, tap water, and then you turn the timer on, and when it dings, you're done. So you don't have to worry about corn boiling over on the stove. You don't have to worry about the corn overcooking in the microwave. It's perfect. It's foolproof. I love it. And I use it for all of my vegetables. I've got my steamer, and at some point I hope to show you how to use the crock pot, which I've got a crock pot I use that I had in college. I still use it. Yeah, seriously. We're frugal. Housewives on Cape Cod.
I don't know if I'm that frugal, but
yeah, you know, when you find something you love, you don't get rid of it.
That's right.
So here we go. I'm going to do the first one, and then I'm going to let Lori do the next one. And
okay, come over here and do it.
Well, I'm doing this. I wanted Lori to share with you something that we just learned about corn on Cape Cod. And you know, if you're from around the country, and I know because we've been direct messaged on our Facebook page that we have a lot of people watching our shows, and they direct message us on the Facebook page. And they're from all over the world. If you've never been to Cape Cod, come to Cape Cod. It's where it all started, here in this country.
That's
and
right.
it's just, it's an incredible, magical place. And corn was one of the staples here.
Yeah, yeah, it was. It was at the first Thanksgiving.
It was.
So I'm just going to share with you what our director just told us before we came on this program. And he said, which is absolutely true, when the Native Americans first planted corn, they also planted it with beans and squash, so that since beans and squash actually are vines that would travel up the corn stalk, then they would just pull the squash off the corn stalk, the beans off the corn stalk, and then finally the corn off the corn stalk. So, I mean, doesn't that make sense?
How smart is that?
Yeah, that makes perfect sense. You don't have
Yeah.
to go out and stake all your vegetables, so they'll travel up the vine or something, you know?
And they don't blow
They're-
down in the storms. And
Right.
he said another thing, they used to take the herring and actually plant the herring with the corn stalk, and it fed the corn, the beans, and the squash. It was plant food. I mean,
And there's nothing wasted.
nothing wasted. And at the end of the season, when you harvest the corn, you just plow everything down, plow it under, and the next year you start again. So as you can see here, I steamed the corn in the husk. I didn't husk the corn for a reason. There's nothing that will ruin my cornmeal quicker than getting that angel hair in my teeth. Drives
kinda
me
gross.
nuts. I mean, it looks so bad at the table when all of your guests are, they have their pinky finger in their mouth and they're trying not to look obvious, and they're picking that stuff out of their teeth and then touching the rest of the food on the table. Need I go into any more? So, okay, so
All
it's
right,
steamed.
what do you need?
It's still in the stock. The
Black
first
or
thing I
blue?
need is a really sharp knife, which I have
Do we
one
have one?
in there. We do. You need a really sharp knife. There should be one. Or maybe
Really?
it's over here with the blue cheese. Never mind. Don't go away, audience. I'm back with my sharp knife. So I use this to actually we cut some cheese up here with our knife.
All right, what do you want, black or blue?
I'm going to do the blue first.
All right, here you
So I'm
go.
going to, because this thing is hot. I just took it out of that steamer and you probably saw the smoke rising. Okay, so I'm going to cut back to here. See, this is the end of the stalk. It's where it was connected to the stalk, the end, versus the little fuzzy hairy stuff. Okay, we're going to go back over here. We're going to go back a couple of inches. You have to go back far enough for this to work, and that's not what they tell you in YouTube, so that's where the problem happens. And then you cut it off.
Okay.
So that's why I said you need a kind of a sharp knife. Cut it off. You see
Okay.
this right here? See that? Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is I need the other
mitt?
mitt, because this
Okay.
is hot. It's hot. And I'm going to put my mitt on like this. And I'm going to, please work,
I hope it works.
I'm going to squeeze. Sometimes
All right.
it helps if you just kind of squeeze around a little bit, and you just squeeze. This one's not working. Oh, there it goes. I just felt it. It just let loose.
Okay.
Well, it was. There. It started out. Okay, it's not as hot now, so. And here's the other thing. If it doesn't work right, just put your knife in, because sometimes what happens is the suction in there gets strong. Okay, this is not working. On camera. I'm going to go back. See it starting to come out?
Yeah. Yeah, just, hey, shoot it out and I'll catch it on this
Okay.
plate.
I think what happened is we didn't heat them up hot enough. They have to be really hot. So if you see I'm actually using my fingers, it's not hot enough. The steam inside is not hot enough. So here's the other trick. You just pull this back like this. See all the corn corn hair right here, the angel hair, and you just, there it is. It's all inside here. So if you get a stubborn one like this one just was, don't give up. Just pull off one part of the stalk and just let it all come out. There's all the angel hair. It's not on the corn.
Yep, you got it.
There's nothing on the, ouch, that corn is darn hot. The corn's still hot. It was just a stubborn one. So we're going to throw this away under here.
Oh,
and now I'm going to let Lori do this just little disaster.
All right.
So the point is, if you
right.
can't get it out, just pull back on one area of it, and it'll just slide right out, and then there's no angel hair on it. And that's what's
It did
important.
work, but not
Yeah.
that
Not
well.
that
Not as
well.
advertised.
Not-
Okay,
not
so
as- yeah.
we're going to try this again.
All right, try it again.
All right, this
You
one.
can see it's still smoke coming
Yeah,
out of it. But
it's still
you know, this
smoking.
is really fresh corn because this
Eeny-
corn came from here.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Yeah.
I hope this one
one's-
works.
Which one feels like it's going to work?
All right, let's try
All right,
this
now I think that one's going to work. You know
All
why?
right.
Because it was on the bottom and it's steaming.
one. Okay, well, let's give it a shot. All right, so I cut it off.
Yeah, come back this way a little bit more.
Even
oh,
more.
I've got corn stuff all over me. There you go.
Right there?
Yeah.
All right,
And you
saw
cut it
away
down.
here.
This corn is so fresh that it's still pretty well stuck to all the stuff. Now you're
Okay.
just going to squeeze it from the bottom. I think that one's going to come out better.
I hope it's not a shot across the bow that started
There we
a
go.
war. Okay,
How
let's
about
see.
this
Squeeze it out.
Cape Cod corn. It's just not going to squeeze out real easy. Well, it's coming out, but
It is coming out.
again, let's just take a part of it and pull it off,
All right.
and now do it. You know, if you can't squeeze it out, just pull it off.
Okay.
There it goes.
Does it screw like a light bulb? Or,
Yeah, it's
you
like a
know?
light bulb. It's just, you know, this stuff is so fresh that it's really tight. All right.
Well, there we go.
There you go.
Look at that. Look at that. It's off. It's off. Here we go. That's
There
it.
you go. So we're going to do it one more time, and this time
All right.
we're going to do it the Wicked Housewives on Cape Cod way. We're going to cut the end off because they are still pretty hot.
Do you want this?
No, actually, I'm okay. Just trying to cut down through this one.
All right.
And
Get that.
then let's just take one part off, like right here, like so, and then just squeeze the rest of it. There it goes. And all the hair is staying inside. That's the trick.
Ta-da!
Ta-da! Sometimes
it.
it works. If it's not working, don't give up. Just take a little bit down the center, and then it'll just pop right out. And all of the angel hair, it's all inside. You see all this? That's what this is. See it? It's still all in there. So don't give up. If it doesn't pop out like YouTube said, just take a portion of it down the middle and then squeeze it out. And so then all you have to do is,
Serve your corn.
yeah, you serve your corn. And I'll be right back. Don't go away. I've made kind of a mess over here with that corn on the cob, but you know what? This is reality TV. If it doesn't work the first time, don't give up. Just keep going. We
have
don't
the
take
power.
no for an answer.
We have the power of editing, so
That's
you
right.
may not see this part.
You may not see a lot of this mess, but so now what you do is you take your corn and you put it in your dish. Put your little prongs in there to hold it. Put some butter on. And you've got your salt and pepper. And you're good to go. This is why I love these little butter dishes. As the butter melts, gets down in the bottom, you just keep rolling your corn in there. And see, by not actually having hamburger buns in our previous one, gives us the calories, you know, or the lack of calories to be able to use butter. Don't, you know, use the buns, use the butter. Grab the butter. And there you go.
You're getting a
corn
Cape
on the
Cod
cob.
accent.
Is ready to go.
Looks great.
Okay.
That's it.
So thank you for being with us today. We saved it.
We'll edit this. Thanks for watching.
Thank you for joining Lori Boyle and Kathleen O'Keefe Cannabis on Wicked Housewives on Cape Cod. Don't forget to like us on Facebook for our show updates and join us next time when we showcase more everyday heroes.